Welcome to Gibbs Gaming. Enjoy. Hey YouTube, how's it going? So I figured I was having some issues with Final Fantasy 14 the other day while I was trying to get some stuff recorded. And then on top of that, my audio is acting all foobarish while I'm playing that game. So I'm going to switch over for a little bit. I will be redoing all of the videos on Final Fantasy 14, and I'm going to be uploading more videos for Final Fantasy 14. But I'm also going to come over to ESO and play some Somerset. I played a little bit of the beta for it, but not a whole lot. So what I was going to do is start a new character, go through the Somerset intro, do some of the quest line, level up a little bit, and probably do a let's play on this as well. Just so you guys can have two different games to watch while I wait for some other stuff to go through. We're working on getting some stuff so we can do some D&D content, do some like live streaming of that, and what have you with there. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and start off with a couple videos today with a let's play on doing some ESO. So I've decided that I'm going to play a red guard, we're going to do male, and we're going to be a Dragonite. Simply because none of my other I have a Dragonite also on this game, it's a mage, but I haven't really played a lot of ESO in the last probably 4 or 5 months. So um, I think we'll do this. I'm not trying to make a let's play that shows me going all out and doing the in-game content and doing the PvP stuff. If I get a friend of mine that wants to do some PvP, I might do a little bit of it, but for the most part, I'm going to focus on doing the quest line and that kind of stuff. So, if there's something particular you want to see me do in this game, just like over in Final Fantasy, let me know. That way, we can get everything set up and going good for you guys. Let me change this volume. Holy cow. Audio. There we go. That's just like loud in my ear. Okay, let's finish doing this. I already need to know the name that I want. Oh, I thought he was changing poses when I... Alright. Nah, this guy's gonna be buff. I want him to be tall. Zoom in a little bit here. Make that chest big. Slim down this dude's gut. There we go. The rest of that's good for the body. Let's go to the face. Whew. I don't like that hair. Let's. Mm-hmm. Oh, there you go. I can deal with that. Let's see, hair color. That's pretty good there. Head markings? No, we don't want any head markings. Ooh, yeah we do. Go back. There we go. Just a little bit of a blemish. Alright. That's pretty much done. I'm gonna be wearing costumes for most of this. Alright. Create. We're gonna play through it. I will say I have, in fact, pre-purchased Somerset, so I'm gonna get all the cool outfits and the vanity pets and all that stuff for this game, along with all of the other pre-order stuff from the other expansions or chapters, whatever you want to call them. And I've also gotten quite a bit of other stuff. I don't know if hold on, lady. You can calm down for just a second. Auto loot, because I hate that nonsense. And under combat, come down here. Lady, stop interrupting me when I'm doing things. Combat, always show, not automatic, always show. As you can see, I do have add-ons. Allow out-of-date ones. I'm gonna have to go redo all of my add-ons, it looks like, before the next video. But I do add-ons because on PC it makes your life so much easier. Sorry, PlayStation, Xbox. I'll give you a quick rundown of the ones that I do use, like my primary ones. Action duration reminder is really good because it puts a thing above, like when you switch bars. Awesome Guild Store lets you, it gives you a better way of looking at what you're wanting in the auction house. Bug Eater, so you don't get annoying messages when crap's out of date like this. Circular Photons minimap. That's the minimap I have over here. It's really good. Countress, it's for the Dark Brotherhood, so I don't even need that on right now. Or no, this one is for the Thieves Guild, sorry. The Dark Brotherhood Spree, that's for the Dark Brotherhood. I don't really need it on. Crafting Stations, I don't need that on right now. Destination is really good because it will put up on your minimap and your overworld map. Places that you can go to, get different achievements done. Easy Travel is really good. If you're in any guild and you want to go somewhere that you don't have a way shrine to, instead of clicking on each individual person in your guild, you just click on where you want to go, like the main continent. And your guy will, the add-on, will scan all of your guilds and your friends list for anybody that's on, and will immediately start teleporting you to the closest person or anybody that's in that zone. So it's really nice, especially if you're in really big guilds for like, say like the trading guilds and things like that are 500 people and always have people on. So harvest map is really good if you're wanting to keep track of where you're finding certain materials. Group damage share is really good for people that do PvP or PvE content, like the raids or the trials as they call them in this game. But so I do that. Inventory grid view makes my inventory a lot cleaner and nicer looking. Itemized browser is really good. I can click a button and it pulls up all of the major set items, monster sets, trials and dungeons, all that good stuff. Looking for group auto accept, I like that because I can be in the middle of combat, get a dungeon queue to pop, and instead of me having to finish killing and stuff, it'll automatically say yes accept while I'm still in combat for me, so I don't have to do that. Loot log is nice because it'll put over here what everybody's looting in case I'm looking for something specific in a dungeon, and then I can whisper that person, be like, hey, can I get that from you? It's really nice. Lore books, if you're trying to get your Mage Guild quest line up, gives you all of that. Master Merchant's really good if you're wanting to know how much stuff is worth. It's one of the two major add-ons people use. The other one is Tamriel something. I've never used it, so I don't really know. Master Thief, I'm not going to use that, but what it does is when you go into crouch, it will give you an actual thing that says, hey, nobody can see you, go ahead and start stealing. It also disables the necessity to have to click on what you're wanting to loot. You can just hit loot all, or if you have the auto loot on, it'll automatically just start taking stuff. Multi-craft is good if you're trying to craft more than one thing at a time. I have it on there when I'm doing my writs on my crafting character. That way I don't have to sit there and say yes, 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 yes every time. Potion maker, it's really good if you're, needing to know how to make potions or you're wanting to look up a specific type of potion. It gives it all to you there. Provisions team formation is really good when you're in groups because it puts an overlay on your screen that's not overly intrusive, so that you can see where everybody's at, especially your healers, if anyone went down, that kind of stuff. Quest map's really good because it shows you where all the quests in this game are, so that will be helpful during this. Save skill builds, I do that so that I can keep track of like what I'm trying to do, and then I can easily switch in and out depending on the situation. Sky shards is good because it puts it gives you a little icon on your overworld map of where all the sky shards are, so that's good. Slightly improved experience bar keeps this thing up here all the time, and it tells you your percentages. Votan's mini map. I don't think I need Votan's, do I? Because I'm using the other one. Oh wait, no, that's the same guy. Okay, so that's just the SmartCast. I use that for my area of effect stuff, so I only have to click it once. Spent skill points. That's good, so that I know how many total skill points I have. So if I need to redo stuff. Vardenfell Trout, I don't need that. In Vardenfell, this right here, if you've got more than one person that's been doing it, it will actually show you every chest in Vardenfell and where you can find them. So that's good. And WPAMA is the pledges for the Undaunted. So you can always see what pledges are coming up tomorrow or today or what were yesterday's or that kind of stuff. Especially if you're looking for a specific dungeon that you're wanting to do, it will let you know when that happens. Every once in a while I'll use combat metrics, but it's not really that big of a thing. So anyway, let me reload UI real fast, and then we'll get started. Spent a good chunk of this video just sitting here going over add-ons. Sorry. I just figured you guys were going to see them anyway, so I might as well cover them. This character is going to be melee dual wield, so... And yes, I loot everything. That's how you get stuff. You don't have anything for me, Mr. Bones? Mr. Bones? You don't have anything for me. Ooh! Dagger. I don't really care about that greatsword. Looking for another one-handed weapon. Hat, nice. And there's my other dagger, some lockpicks. Okay, let's equip everything now. Equip you, and equip that. Oh. Here is one thing I want to do, because I don't like the starting out stuff. Appearance, costumes. So that I can look really cool. Oh man. So you have to equip this first? How lame.
Now go beyond the door. You need to see for yourself before I tell you more.
Ooh. Okay, Wall. Chill out there, bro. It's interesting. Another great sword, maul, battle axe, all two-handed weapons. Grody. Great sword,
It may appear beautiful,
heavy
but it's
armor.
an illusion. A trap designed to control you. Katora won't tolerate your resistance much longer.
There is no escape. I will break you in time. Watch as I turn your own memories against you.
Defend yourself. In the mind trap, memories can kill you.
I want to. I know that voice, and I cannot remember what game it's from.
Another one. Defend yourself and strike back. A magic user. Interrupt the spell and return.
Come on.
Well done.
Same intro they use on every one of these. This is the cool feature that they unlocked a while back that they didn't have when I was first playing this game, which is what I like. They just start giving you things to kind of help out, and it tells you, level 5, I'm going to get 2 attributes, 2 skill points, I get 1 set of health rings, and I get my racial skill line finally. Next level, I'm getting 1 attribute, 1 skill point, and I get this fortifying meal kind of thing. So, it is really, really nice. Alright, so since I don't have a specific way I want to play this character right this second, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure that I get 1 of each of these. 1 Ardent Flame, 1 Draconic Power, 1 Earth and Heart, and then when I get enough skill points, 1 Dual Wield ability too. Gotta say, that armor looks legit. So, keep that in mind. Ooh, I have a notification? No, I don't. Did we miss anything that's lootable back here? Ooh, another skeleton dude. Got some pants. It's light armor though. We want medium armor, please. Looks like I looted everything back here. This place is cool. I have to say, this is probably one of the best intros since I started playing this back in the original beta. So, what up, Mr. Bones? You don't have anything I can loot? Lame. Ooh. What the? It's weird. We saw another player for just half a second looking exactly like me. Run, 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 and jump! Ooh, looks like there's something over here. Hello? More iron stuff. Hi, buddy. Sorry. Dave, the evil elf. Just trying to get some stuff, bro. Why not able? There we go. Inferno staff if I wanted to go magey, but I don't. I want to go stamina DPS. Just get in there and obliterate everybody with fire. There we go. Ugly looking little spider. Wow. This game just wants me to be a tank. Iron, 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 homespun. A sword. When I hit level 15, I'll be getting the bow. Because this guy will be dual-wield bow. So I can start the fight off, buffing up and launching out some area of effects from the bow, and then go into melee range and just start hammering on some people. Looks like there's a mage over there. I have to say, this is pretty neat intro. I mean, they've all been really good. But I like this one because it's colorful, it's different. The original one, what I liked about it is you woke up, as always with these kind of the Elder Scrolls games. You woke up in prison, sort of. Which seems to be the thing with that is in Daggerfall you woke up after your ship crashed in a cave. So not really prison, but not in a nice city. Oblivion, you were in jail. In Skyrim, you were about to have your head chopped off. The original Elder Scrolls Online, you were murdered and then taken to Cold Harbor. And so we are soulless. So they always keep with the you're down on your luck aspect, but the last few games it's always been, hey, you're in jail, now you gotta become the hero of Tamriel. So slowly making my way over to the I didn't think you could kill that guy. Oh, that's funny. Hello, person. I'm just looking for medium armor, go away. Getting plenty of rawhide. Well, doesn't look like it's gonna give me what I wanted. Darn. Well, I can put on 3 heavy, just so I have some armor. Alright. So, let's see. Put you on, and put you on. That gives me heavy. I don't have a belt yet. Okay. Good enough. Looks like a spear. It's an inferno staff.
The pearl.
They should
It's
totally
concealed in
add
this mine trap.
spears into this game. Okay.
Well done. Now destroy the pearl and wake up.
Destroy the pearl! Do it! Do it now! Woo! Gonna have to go get lunch
Easy
soon.
now. You did well.
More lootables? More lootables.
It gladdens my heart to see you awake. I am Oriandra, and I wear the cloak of the Sijic Order. I came to Somerset at the behest of our Right Master.
Looks
when I
legit,
sensed
lady.
a dark and powerful mind magic emanating from this area. When I noticed your predicament, I knew I had to intercede. Take a moment to rest, but once you've shaken off any residual effects of the spell, I
Nice,
might require
nice.
your assistance. And take this. I assume it belongs to you. It was near your unconscious body when I must return to the Eldbur ruins to the north and aid the others caught in Katora's mine trap. If you find yourself in the area, you might be able to assist me. Stay safe, and remember, you have a friend in the Sijic Order is an ancient society of mages, more akin to a monastic order than to the upstart Mages Guild, for example. We once served as advisors to the rulers of Tamriel, before we departed the world to pursue other interests. It means just that. We took our island of Artaeum and sent it someplace else to better promote meditative study and contemplation. We maintain an interest in Tamriel, though, hence my appearance here during your time of need. I haven't isolated the source of the mind magic, except that the malevolent entity calls itself Katora. It imprisoned you in the mind trap in order to control you, but to what purpose I'm not sure. I have no idea. Whoever or whatever Katora is, it wields powerful mind magic. Much more powerful than anything I've ever encountered before. The mind trap is an insidious spell that has ensorcelled a number of victims. I'm still watching over them. You weren't the only newcomer to wander into this mind trap. Even a number of high elves have succumbed to the dark entity's power. With my help, though, you were the first to break free. That gives me hope that I can eventually save the others. You noticed that, did you? Very observant. The mind trap created replicas of items you already possessed. You needed them, so they became real inside the illusion. And of course, you'd still have them in the waking world. They are real, after all.
That explains. Alright, let's see what we got here. Lockpicks, nice, soul gem. We got a bow, not really that great for us right now. And we got medium legs. Nice. And it's got the training on it, which gives us a boost to XP. That's always good. Let's increase that health there. We'll go ahead and learn that. No big deal. Learn that. I know what you're going to say. Why'd you loot everything? It's not worth money. I looted it because I loot everything. Destroy that. And destroy that. And destroy that. There we go. I will get rid of all of this stuff. Like, that's worth money. That's worth money. I will get rid of all this nonsense. Just because I can. Haha. Level 3! Claim. Next level, we get a glyph. We get armor of our choice. We get an attribute, skill. Nice, nice, nice. I'm liking it. Second point. Okay, so we have 2 skill points we need to do. We know we need to get 1 more here. And we need to get 1 more here. So the next time we level up or get a skill point. It's weird, they didn't give us a sky shard. Odd. This is the other thing that's really cool that they added. This right here, so it says I'm going to be an initiate. Let me go over here. This is Magicka, which we don't want. Inferno Dragon. Set your enemies ablaze with an inferno of destructive magic. Also, again, primary armor, it tells us it's going to be light, and primary stat is Magicka. Now, this isn't 100%, but it is a good way for people who are brand new to the game, who don't know exactly how to build their character. It's a good way to do, that. Venomous Dragon, which is what we're going to basically be doing. Control the field with a battle of lethal and poisonous, ferocious strikes. Medium armor, stamina build. Very nice. That's what we want. Here's a tank one, Stone Skin. Elder Dragon, healer, light magic, or light armor with Magicka. And then that turns it off. So we're going to go with this one. And it says I need to get these skills, but I don't have any skill points. So that's the other reason why I decided to go ahead and get all of these. Because, see, it's saying right now we need to get Searing Strikes. And Searing Strikes is the second one in this tree. So, now you can see why we did this. Then under Weapons, it wants us to get both of these. Again, don't have enough skill points for that. Armor, went ahead and equipped 3 pieces of a bunch of stuff so that I could unlock these. And then as long as you're wearing at least 1, you'll level them. So it's always good when you're starting out to do that. Soul, this skill tree only goes up when you're doing the main storyline. And you can do a quest to increase this by 1 level every 5 levels. So when we hit level 5, we'll get the first quest, level 10, 15, so forth and so on. Crafting, I'm not going to worry about any of this stuff. I can show you on my main character what the crafting is. Let's get out of this room. We are in the Somerset Isles.
Let the cat fight those monsters. I'm getting out of here. The island sprung a leak. Run.
Ooh.
First the queen, suddenly the ground.
Let's get this
opened,
guy's
spewing
quest.
Water and strange creatures. They attacked us. Luckily, one of the newcomers, a Khajiit, leaped in and drove them back. Called himself Razumdar. He could probably use some help if you're.
Alright. The armor I chose seems to be quite popular. Hello. Selfless. And Morbilios.
Have you
Whatever.
ever seen such creatures?
Hello, Razumdar.
Not. Probably neither have you. You are a newcomer, yes? New to this island of high elves? This one has an eye for such things. And you look capable. So can Raz interest you in some cloak and dagger work? Ominous? No, nothing of the sort. Well, maybe a little of the sort. Depends on how things develop. Raz has come to Somerset at the behest of Queen Irene to make sure her decree regarding the opening of the island proceeds as she directed. ask some questions, determine the
How can
mood
I
in
help?
Shimmerin, and see how the newcomers are faring. Rumors have reached the Queen, and she is concerned. So Razumdar comes to see what is happening and fight strange creatures. Now Raz is concerned as well. While you ask questions around the city, Raz can take care of some other business. It may or may not involve scratching and clawing. Let's meet near the entrance to Shimmerin when you have something to report. Raz never saw such monsters in his life. They appear related to water, but this one tends to avoid this stuff. That pearl, though, Raz swears it was calling those creatures. A mystery for another time, perhaps. Now, we need to see to the newcomers. As a matter of fact, Raz made a list. Old Newell, a high elf artisan, spoke out. See what she complained about. Then there's Soxolza, a persecuted Argonian newcomer. Finally, Ranuel, a city resident noted in the Divine Prosecution's observation log.
Alright. Those are ugly. Giant crab thingies. Okay. So, in the next video, as you can see in my mini-map, it tells me I need to go over there, I need to go over there. And if I pull up the big map, it'll also tell me I need to go over there. As you can see, with destinations on, it tells me where way shrines are, where delves are at, you know, world bosses, all that goody stuff. Public dungeon. Carnwastern. Interesting. So, having different add-ons is actually really beneficial. There'll actually be a quest for the Civic Order that I don't know if you can, if it's still the way it was, but back in the beta, there's a quest that made you go all over the freaking place on this continent. So hopefully those show up now marked properly on my add-on, because beta didn't allow for 8 add-ons. So in the next video, that is what we will be doing, and we will continue leveling. And then, like I said, I'm also going to redo my Final Fantasy XIV videos, because the audio, the way I was doing it, just was not working out very well. So, that said, I will see you guys in the next video. As always, like, share, and subscribe. And leave a comment down below if there's anything you would like to see differently. Or if you have tips, tricks, or guides to make a better build for these videos. Bye, guys.